So here to talk through the Sudoku puzzle by Grant Fikes called Horseshoes. We've got these four horseshoe shapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this one. Looks like no other really clear patterns in the others, but none of them are a dead ringer around this post in the center, so they're just lying in other spots, but you'll see some things, at least as I'm looking at the puzzle now, like these 9s in the center give some 9s over here. We've got a lot of other digits that should be quick progress. We're going to show you my path to solving this video through a speed solve. This is the first time I saw this puzzle on paper. And we'll see sort of how I track against it. Looks like I'm starting in the top 3 rows looking for repeated digits, so starting with that 7 and then the 2 6s. I'm now filling in the left side of the box, still coming back to that. Seeing I've got a 4 and a 2 to still place. The numbers on the right give me those. Tracking the 4 a little further. Coming back now, seeing those 2 9s in the center that we were talking about. Still just trying to isolate sort of options that have just 2 sort of things for them. Making those notes happen. Here's a place like when I watch myself solve, I'm seeing some things I should have done. Like I have 7 3s in the grid. I can actually place the last 2 pretty quickly, including starting from the lower left. If you look in the lower left, it can only be in that first column in the 7th row. But I'm tracking to other digits and trying to fill in other spaces. So we'll see sort of when I come back to that. But here, look at that. So I get one number, it's colliding with 3 of my notes. It's quickly filling in the lower right square. So now working across that progress, including with the 1 being placed, now heading into some 4 notes, jumping to 4 notes. And this is where, in a puzzle where you're making too much progress, it's hard to sometimes come back to where some of the next places to look are. So it's why you want to keep shifting sometimes around the grid. Like right now, I could even go to the upper left box, it looks like, and place that digit in the 3rd row because it's a single. We've got an 8, 9 coming across. I can place those too, but I'm looking elsewhere. So just lots of places to make progress, but we're filling in the grid, we're working around our notes. Now getting a 5, looking for another 5, getting a 8, that needs an 8 up above. Like often you try to track the last digit you placed into the next space it's open, just confirm where it's empty. That's a good way to get some speed here. So pretty good solve, about 1 minute 45 seconds. And we'll do a quick check of the puzzle, just rows and columns it looks like. This is sort of the way I will confirm I'm right. Takes about 10 seconds, so in a competition I may or may not do this. I will often just check for like not having empty cells if this is really a speed competition, so that I can stay a little bit competitive still. But a good puzzle from Grant, still an easy grid for this week, but a pretty fair Tuesday puzzle, and we'll see you again soon.